This shouldn't last long, but see, not gonna last long. Anyhow, I just want to get on here and talk about your basic, just right down to your basic survival, and it comes down to water. Everybody has to have it. All things on this planet have to have it. What I think's funny is, guy, gal, doesn't matter, wants to have drinking water, whatever. And if you try to dig a well or something like that, you can't do that. You might contaminate the water, okay? Which, I mean, I get that, okay? But my question's this: you're talking about contaminating water. You people, government, contaminate the water. You put all these chemicals in it, this and that shit that just is just not good for you at all. You take sewage water and clean it and all this and that stuff and put it back out there so you can drink it. They do all these things to your water supply and say, oh, but you might contaminate it by digging a well. Got to have all these permits because you might contaminate the water. You know, God says in the Bible, the water's filtered through thousands and thousands of grains of sand. I'm not saying you can't contaminate it. I'm just saying, you as an individual, I just don't see it. It's your basic right. But that applies to a lot of things. Think about that. They say can't do this, can't do that. It comes right back to the same thing. When they tell you can't do this and that, stand back and look and go, that's funny. What they do to it is 10 times worse. Your GMO foods, all the preservatives they stick in the food. You can't grow a garden though. In some places, that's you can't do that. You can't share the food. You can't sell the food because who the hell do you think you are? Yeah, it's it's a little chilly out here. Not yet, like freezing, but it's funny. But think about that. Look at the supercharged sugars they give you, causing the diabetes, and like I was talking, the additives they put in the food that causes the cancers and causes your whole digestive system, your whole body to. I'll tell you what, you talk about a miracle. It's a miracle we're all even alive for what they do to you. And all the chemicals they put in your body for to keep you alive. Here, take this pill, take that pill. But the side effects are this long, that long. I mean, pages. It's like a book. And the side effects could kill you. But they're going to keep you alive. Then we're going to screw up and give you 2 or 3 medications that have an interaction thing that'll kill you. We'll bring you to a hospital. It's supposed to be all professionals. We'll cut off the wrong leg. I mean, we'll give you a little of that, and you'll end up in a heart attack or blah blah blah, and they'll cover it up. But you can't make a decision on how you're going to live your life. You got to ask them. You got to have their permission. You got to have their permission. These people can't even control and run their own lives. But you got to ask their permission. Wow. They're not responsible enough. They're not educated enough. And they don't have the right. Oh, we claim we have the right because we wrote the law. The law. Well, when you get on a jury, you make sure you always, first thing, always, is the law just? Judge will say, well, the law is this and the law is that. Well, do I even agree with that law? Do I agree with it? That's why they try to keep you dumbed down. Who's the first person that made the American flag? Well, who was one of the founding fathers? You know? What started the Civil War? That's much later. What started the Revolutionary War? Where did it start? Well, it all started because of man trying to control man. See where I'm going with that? They try to control you and control you and control you, and sooner or later, it doesn't work out too good for them. It doesn't work out too good for anyone. Why do you think these wars start? One country or one man telling another country, another man how they're going to live, what they're going to do. And we don't like it, well, we're going to remove you from office. We're going to start a war in your country. We're going to bomb. We're going to do this, but you didn't listen. We don't like what you're doing. Because I'm a dictator. I'm a tyrant. That's why. Oh, I could go on this, but you got my point. So y'all take her easy. My cigar's done. I'm done.